Hey guys, I saw Middle of the Book Marsh and Steve Donoghue replying or in some ways talking about a video that Kit from Kit's World, and I think it's Barb, I'm sorry if that's not your name, from the font did, talking about the challenge of being a booktuber or a newbie booktuber. And I will link all the videos and channels mentioned down below, and all those videos and all those people, I agree with everything that they say. I wanted to give my 2 cents, bring my 2 cents to the table, from the perspective of someone I'm sorry, cat, from someone that first didn't had like the all that it was needed to actually start booktube, and someone that now I still do is on the laptop. I'm using the camera and the microphone from my laptop. It's not the best quality, but it works. You guys can see me and can hear me. So yeah. And from the perspective of someone that has anxiety, I have talked about this on the channel before, and I'm talking about this not I know that there is that stigma that when you say you have mental health, it's because you want a pat on the back. It's not because of that. I talk about that to put out there that it is normal, that it is okay, and people with anxiety do react differently. We just want you guys to know that we may freak out, but most of the time we know how to deal with this. If not, we probably already told you or should have told you how to help us. Anyway, that's another topic. Sorry, the cats keep just doing things. Anyway, so I will be answering reacting to these topics very briefly. We're having my condition as that perspective, because okay, I have to be really honest. I'm missing my words because I'm not filming this, since we are on an honesty streak here. I'm not filming this on the best day for me because I am actually going through an anxiety rush, let's call it like that. I will have a breakdown, but I still have a couple of time before that happens, and my cat is acting up. 1 minute. And here is a cat, because she is acting up today. What was I saying? I wanted to answer this having that in perspective, and also for you guys to have an idea. My anxiety usually can go from just giving me a headache or full-on panic attack, and that influences how I'm gonna answer those things. So the first point that they talked was about the fact that how do we react to subscribers numbers dropping or plateauing or just rising really slowly. When I started this, I was a little bit worried that I would freak out with that, to be honest, that would be a major cause of anxiety. But I set as a goal for this channel not to be centered on how many people I'm talking to and I'm interacting with, but just the fact that I was interacting with people that talked about books, and that was it. That was my main goal. I keep that in mind, and I keep reminding myself that I'm not here to see this number grow. I'm here to keep up like friendships and she wants to go away. Go. Friendships and talk to people, and that's okay. I mean, you can come to BookTube because you want to grow your channel and create a huge thing, and that's okay. But you can also come to here and just do a little corner where you talk about your books and you talk to other people and you find people that like those same books. And if you keep that in mind, you can just ignore the numbers, to be honest. Just talk with people and enjoy what you have. And I think that even my channel that is really slow will grow a little bit more eventually. I will also get better at this. That will attract more people, I hope. But if it doesn't, if I can just keep interacting with the people that I have, I will be completely fine with that, to be honest. But again, if you want to grow your channel more, if you want more people to watch, there is channels out there talking about ways to deal with YouTube algorithm and how can you make your channel have more views and be more promoted and all of that. There is resources out there if you look for them. The other point that they were talking about is if you put like your heart and soul on a video and people do not watch it, do not comment, do not interact with it, how do you react to it? Well, if you are here, you know that all my things are very low budget. There is lots of things happen while I'm filming. Right now, there is a cat scratching at the door because for some reason she wants to go out because she's crazy at the moment, and we are just dealing with it as we go. So the style that I'm going for, it's just very conversational, like I was talking with somebody. I don't do editing, I don't do nothing. I put the camera rolling, I do the video, I may do 1 or 2 takes. I think the maximum I did was 10, and again, that was a very bad day. And again, construction outside, because of course it would happen now. So, I mean, if you did put a lot of effort on your video and people don't watch it, I can see that being an issue. For me, it's not. Also, I know that we are on Sakura. I know that we are on BOOKTUBING. We're talking about books, and the people that read are not that much. We are very few, and we have limited time, so we are not going to be watching all the videos of everyone and commenting on everything. So if you keep that in mind, you're going to be okay. Again, if you are trying to grow your channel and get yourself on the big leagues, there is videos talking on how to make your content more appealing and the thumbnails and all of that. So just keep in mind, we are on the book section here. People that like books are not that many. Keep that in mind. The other one is the inner critic. From 1 to 10, how that influences, how do you deal with it and how bad it is. At the first, it was a solid 10, because I'm bilingual. English is not my first language, it's Portuguese, so I do fumble a little bit with the words. To help with that, I have the dyslexia that sometimes makes me not know how to pronounce things, so I have to find ways around that difficult word, and may take. I know that I do lots of breaks, sometimes I do not finish sentence, but again, my videos are supposed to be very conversational, and I just keep reminding myself my goals here. I keep that in mind, and my inner critic just at this point is like it's just a solid 2. I'm fine, I'm good. The other thing, are you on my shelves? Get off there. See, professionalism on this. Get off of there. Very professional, as you guys can see. The other thing is that I do keep my goals in mind, and yeah, the cat just made me lost my train of thought, but I think my idea was out there. I have chilled. I have learned to deal with all the bad things, because again, I'm not here to grow this channel immensely. I'm just here to find people and have a good time. And how do you manage your time? Now, before the world started burning up and all the aliens came here and did the thing. Now, basically before COVID, I already worked from home. And now that I can't even go out there to give my walks and my exercise and all of that. That's a bad thing for me, but anyway, it's a bad thing for lots of people, and I prefer to stay home. Um, even then, I already work from home, and I already try to give myself flexibility to deal with the symptoms with the consequences of my anxiety, basically, because depending on how bad the anxiety wave or panic attack goes, I may have severe, it may be slow to severe, like my body reacts differently. So sometimes, even if I have an anxiety wave, I will be okay. If I have a big one, I may have to take a day or two to rest, because my body will just crash. Usually a day is fine. 2 is if the cause of the anxiety keeps coming. Anyway, with that in mind, I've learned to manage my time really well. I already put things into the little boxes and try to work around everything, around work, around exercise, around crazy cats that keep on doing things, or sick cats that are starting to sleep there, or so it helped. Plus, to me, one thing that helps when I'm stuck with it. Really, this video, professional. This is to show what I'm talking about. One thing that helps me when I'm on bad days is that I curl up in bed with a book, because since anxiety is a head thing, I keep my brain focused, I keep all that energy focused on the book instead of in itself. So I have that extra time that some people don't have, that is when I'm on those days or on those hours where I cannot do much of anything else, I read. Even when I'm not on those days, because I do try to keep those at a minimum if I can. I have things on my day, like schedule. I have like little times, I have my little routine that also helps me keeping my head in a good term. And on that routine, I have breaks to rest my mind, to not be looking at the computer, to play with the goddamn cats, and to read. Look at it. Really, this is showing the professionalism we do here. This is top quality booktube. So yeah, I think that's the 2 cents I wanted to give from the table, is that there is those topics that are challenges for us, and then we have like the personal life channel, which is the mental health challenge, the physical health challenge. But at the end, since we all love books and we all love to talk about books, just keep doing your videos, or start doing your videos, because we really want to watch them. We really want to talk with you all and interact and grow as a community with all of you guys, and just like trade ideas and all those bookish conversations that we need to make our life better, especially on the times that we really need good things. So despite all of that, it is worth it. Booktube is a wonderful community, and this is more than worth it. So please keep the videos, keep the energy, and have a good one, guys. Bye.